out there with your dad working on cars.
Yeah, alrighty, Jess. So we're live, so don't say anything that you don't want the whole entire world to know.
Oh, is there an? Oh, there's another person in here. There's three people, but yeah.
But yeah, continue on whatever we were talking about before we switched over.
Mm, okay. So yeah, we left off on how like I struggle with a relationship between my mom and I,
Yeah, but
but
I feel like that's pretty much every teenage girl at your age. Yes, so I don't think you're going through anything that is uncommon.
yeah,
So how do you think will help her better understand you?
see like she's she's somewhat similar to my dad. Like she's somewhat Americanized, but for the most part, she still has those traditional aspects rooted within her. And I feel every mother out there claims that because they were the ones who brought their child or their children into this world,
Hmm.
that they'd be able to understand every
Aspect,
single little detail, every single little aspect about
but
them.
they don't.
But in reality, there's like there's just so much more. And it's like with my mom, I feel she truly doesn't understand who I am as a person, what my ambitions are, and just in general, I feel she doesn't understand the whole me other than myself. And I'm gonna have to admit, I have that type of stubbornness where if I get bossed around and I get told what to do,
Hmm.
that would get on my nerves. But at the end of the day, when I give myself time to reflect, that's when it's like, wow, I'm not gonna lie, so and so does make a very good point. But at the end of the day, I want to do what makes me happy. I want to be able to do what I feel is right. But then I realized that,
Yeah, now you
hey,
just got to start bringing in some money, Jess. It don't matter what you do.
no, yeah, and that's what I'm gonna look into this summer because
If you bring
I'm
in
gonna
good
have to
money,
admit,
that's all they care about.
I'm gonna have to admit, I'm not looking into working a restaurant job or even working for retail, but like I want to do something that could make an impact on my community. It doesn't necessarily have to be things like what Mr. Beast would do, but just something that, could make, like, it may not make such a huge impact on my community or even this whole world itself. But, like,
You want to matter,
even,
Jess.
yeah, like, even if it's just a small impact, it's like, yeah, that's why I enjoy volunteering and, um,
Yep, but you're not going to find that working for big pharma. Yep, nope.
but,
If you're part of the
like,
healthcare system, I feel bad for everybody. Part of the evil healthcare system, Jess. They're going to get bad karma. They're going to get all that bad karma back from screwing over the unknowingly idiots that are taking the medicine.
but, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm just that. I feel the whole reason why I got myself into the medical field in the first place is because the medical field is always evolving. It's always changing, and it's like you can the learning just it never stops. It continues to evolve, but at the same time,
It does, but
that's
it's all the same shit, and nobody's getting healed. None of the science is new. It's freaking crazy, Jess. And like,
and
it's
see
not
the thing
helping
is,
nobody.
and see, I feel like for some doctors, they spend as long as 14 to 15 years going to school getting that degree. But when they enter the actual work environment of being a doctor, that's when they actually don't understand or have any clue what they're doing. And so if they have a patient come in and they have to give them a diagnosis,
Yep.
they're like, I'm not sure what's going on with
Yeah.
your foot, but I'm assuming you got a fracture.
Yeah,
And
see,
so
that's
it's kind of like,
crazy. That's so wild. But hey, Jess, I got to go spend some time with Iris. We'll continue
all
this
right,
conversation another time. But yeah, good job. Keep on studying. But yeah, this is what we should start doing: is we can all just get on stream together and just talk, because then it would be productive and there's opportunities to make money.
100%.
Because this is a grind, Jess. If we can just somehow, and it would just we'd be talking anyway, so might as well stream it and potentially get paid for it.
Mhm.
All right, well, we'll be in touch, okay, Jess?
Yeah, I'm gonna look more into psychology. I'm gonna
Yeah,
spend more
about
time
topics that you want to talk
studying.
about. Spend more time studying. Just get smarter, enhance your knowledge, and we'll make something cool.
Knowledge, not knowledge is always the key to success.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I got told by one of Justin's friends that I sound like a nerd each time I'd be spitting facts. But honestly, knowledge is knowledge is key. It's
Yep.
better to have knowledge than to have nothing.
Yeah, no, knowledge the
So,
most important thing. With knowledge, you have nothing. All right, Jess. Good combo. We'll be in touch, okay?
all right, sounds good.
All right, see you guys.
But, all right, bye.
All righty, y'all. It is a hot day here in Maricopa, Arizona. Wow, this quality is fucking phenomenal, guys. I am happy with how my streaming quality is. This is extremely good. 1080p crispy as fuck. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you for watching this brief stream that I had with Jess. We're definitely going to get more into it, and we're going to come up with a system and a flow that works, and hopefully we move on from there. Supposed to make music, then I got caught up in some things. Jess called. Now I'm gonna go see what Iris is up to, and then proceed with some cleaning. Hopefully she didn't fall asleep again.